pretty wild day in the crypto markets. We saw a movement to the upside, but an overall downward trend. Now you may be thinking, 2-bit, that's the most obvious thing we've heard, but there was some very bullish news coming out of what Donald Trump said, out of the SEC, and Solana futures hit the markets. We'll talk about why and how this has had an impact on the crypto markets, and more importantly, why Bitcoin's still only 84,000. Everyone told me we'd be at 100K once Trump said he was bullish on crypto. We'll break it down for you so that you absolutely can maximize your portfolio potential. So with that being said, smash up the like button to a brand new all-time high, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. So we talked a little bit about this yesterday. The Digital Asset Summit in New York was today. Donald Trump, a guest speaker, albeit was dialed in via a telephone call, but it wasn't necessarily what he said, but more importantly, what he talked about. And I know that sounds like the same thing, but everybody was going into there expecting these 0% tax on crypto assets. We didn't get that. And I'm not surprised, to be honest. I think that was definitely on a wish list as opposed to probably being more honest. And I think what we did get, though, was some closure by the Biden administration, but more importantly, looking forward, what is the demand and desire of this administration? So he said America will dominate crypto and become a crypto capital of the world. He highlighted key initiatives such as the White House Crypto Summit and the end of Operation Choke Point 2.0 with an executive order on that strategic Bitcoin reserve. Now, whether we'll get any more out of Operation Choke Point 2.0, I don't know, but it certainly is one of those things that definitely held the market back, but it's kind of done now. If Trump really is about pro-cryptocurrency innovation, well, then let's crack on. We know Paul Atkins is due his nominee testimony in front of the Senate next week. This could open up another avenue to be more pro-cryptocurrency. But what else? He talked about the fact that the institutions are ready to invest, innovate, and take part in the crypto ecosystem, and Congress is going to work hard on stablecoin legislation. These are going to be some big things. Like I said, the stockpile and reserve were a big deal, and that was a mass crypto community of traders, investors, and institutions. He quotes, "Pioneers like you will be able to improve our banking and payment systems and promote greater privacy, safety, security, and well-being of American consumers and businesses alike. You will unleash an explosion of economic growth, and with the dollar-backed stablecoins, you will help expand the dominance of the US dollar, and in many, many years to come, it will be the top, and that's where we want to keep it. We only want to keep it at the top. I can already see that the energy and passion of the crypto community is kind of the spirit that built our country, and it's exciting to watch as you invent the future of finance right here. It's going to be right here in the USA." So that was official terms from Donald Trump. Very bullish, actually. I want to be clear. The US-backed stablecoins are things like USDT, RLUSD, which could be interesting, as well as USDC, etc. So these are already ones we got into play. These are not central bank digital currency. I know a few people asked about that. So the overall sentiment, by the way, was optimistic. I think definitely a world where there's going to be some very bullish news coming, and I think it's going to come relatively soon. This will be one of those catalysts. The fact Paul Atkins, that we said, will face the Senate panel next week. Now, pretty much everyone that Trump put forward has passed, so we would expect this one to go through. And actually, Mark Ueda doing a pretty good job in terms of their movement, the official SEC roundtable tomorrow. So I'm sure there's going to be some pretty interesting stuff. But the SEC are not slowing down. Since the removal of Gary Gensler, Hester Peirce, Mark Ueda really going hard in absolutely clarifying up what it is all about in the digital assets. In a staff statement published on Thursday, the SEC said that both solo mining and mining pool operations would fail the first prong of the Howey test, thus labeling them not securities. This is obviously very bullish, and more importantly, again, gives us clarity. This necessarily isn't just about, well, why did the price go into $1 million? It's about clarity in the market so that new innovations and new projects can thrive. The statement comes a month after the SEC Division of Corporation Finance published a similar statement suggesting that meme coins do not constitute securities. And what we're seeing here is many different avenues in which cryptocurrency isn't a security. It's its own thing. And more importantly, and more likely falls probably under CFTC jurisdiction as opposed to the SEC. So this is good news as well. And finally, the Solana futures hit Wall Street. Now, it didn't pump the price of Solana crazy. It's probably going to be something like the Ethereum ETFs, but again, another step in the right direction. The question now is, when is the XRP one going to come? When are we going to see an altcoin one All very good news. Florida-based Volatility Shares LLC launching 2 exchange-traded funds tied to the Solana futures, according to a filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission. These products will begin trading today. So these are good news, a further step in the adoption of cryptocurrency. Now, the price, yes, we saw a decline of Bitcoin around 3.18%, still holding in this channel and actually still holding up on some key support levels. So expect a bounce if the market sticks with us. MACD trending here to the upside, which is good news. RSI trending in the middle as well. So lots of macroeconomic factors are showing that we should expect a move up to the upside. When it comes to BTC, time will tell. About 3% we look like we're going to miss, which is overall over the 2 days a pretty good place to be. So let me know what you think of all of this. Let me know what you think of Trump at that Digital Asset Summit. I'm dead interested to know your thoughts. And as always, hit up the like button, smash that subscribe button. Do check out the links in the description if you want to go and buy all of your favorite cryptocurrencies or even trade them on leverage if you know what you're doing. There is a link for all of that in the description. So as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.